Today we're going to talk about FHA loans in 2019 and what you need to know. And we're getting started right now. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Emmett Dempsey, mortgage advisor with Geneva Financial here in beautiful Port Saint Lucie, Florida. And welcome to another mortgage and home buying tip. If this is your first time here, you want to learn more about mortgages or the home buying process in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, FHA loans in 2019, what you need to know. Buying a house with an FHA loan or refinancing to an FHA loan could be very advantageous. There's a lot of good points to an FHA loan, and I'll go over just a few of them. First and foremost, it only requires 3.5% down payment. I know I saw a study almost 3/4 of people think you need 20% down, but for an FHA loan, you only need 3.5% down. The FHA loan is a very good loan because it came about, in the 30s after the crash of '29, where back in those days, people had to put down at least 50% of the property and have a balloon payment. So it really cornered it off as how many people can actually buy a house. So this allowed more buyers to buy more real estate, and that's why we kind of have the robust market we have today. So again, 3.5% down, lower FICO scores. You can get as low as 500 FICO. Some lenders will go down that low. From 500 to 579 is 10% down, whereas 580 and above, only 3.5% down. Since it's FHA is insured, since you pay a funding fee and mortgage insurance, that's one thing you pay for. It allows for very low interest rates. So compared to conventional versus FHA, your interest rate will be lower because the risk to the lender is insured with the FHA mortgage insurance. FHA loans will allow a higher debt-to-income limit. So I've had some FHA loans go as high as 56%. So usually 43, 45 was the cutoff. And a lot of lenders will have an overlay for that. We go all the way for as long as we can get approval. So I've had a lot of FHA loans that are over 50 that have never gotten approved anywhere else but our company. So that's one thing. Some of the drawbacks about FHA loans, they do require, there's some property requirements, and they're not as big as you would think. They just require have it be livable. Like you can have any wood rot or anything of that nature. They're owner occupied only, so they're not for fixer-uppers. So, but there is an FHA program for fixer-uppers called the 203K, and we'll go over that in a different conversation. So, but for a normal FHA loan, you gotta have good property requirements. It's good for you as the buyer because you can have a lower FICO, lower down payment, and things like that. Also, FHA loans allow for all gift funds. I've had some FHA loans where my client got a grant from the city and they paid like $100. They actually paid nothing at closing because we funded the appraisal and they paid nothing. So FHA loans allow some very creative financing options. If you want to learn about your FHA loan scenarios, give me a call or go to dempseymortgage.com, put in your info, and I'll get back in contact with you. And as always, you want to learn more about mortgages or the home buying process in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, ring that bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.